Good evening, my coolest of kids. How's everybody doing on this very laid back, very quiet, very nice Thursday night, right before bed? Kind of, sort of, a little bit before bed, for me at least. I have these weird hours that I work sometimes, so at times I'm not able to maybe get as much sleep as I want to, so I have to go to bed a little early once I get home. I've been talking to a couple people today, and what I like to focus on in my things is, positive vibes, positive life. Focusing on positivity, and getting yourself through the day, getting yourself to a better point. Where your every day isn't a battle and where, you're looking forward to your every day. Looking forward to the things that are in your day. Looking forward to things that are in your life. Looking forward to improving everything that's in your life, and not having to rationalize what should be there and what shouldn't be, what you should be putting up with and what you shouldn't be. But life is life, as we all know. And sometimes you've going down a road, or you're going down not even necessarily the road, but a side shoot, a part of your day, a part of what you've started, something you've been doing, something that you've been focusing on. Just hasn't been going the right way. You've tried different things. You've tried different ways. You've looked at it in so many different directions. But you cannot seem to find an answer. You cannot find a way to make it the way you want it to be. Now, I'm not going to divulge into something what this could be. This can be many a different thing. This could be a career that you've gone down, like a path that you've changed and you've gone down, or, you've been going down it for a while. It could be a relationship that you were in. It could be, even a sports team that you're playing for, or a hobby that you've started, a friend group that you're starting to be around, group that you started to go to. And you know what? Your intentions initially are all the best. And it seemed like a good thing. And you were even maybe taking people's advice on how to make the decisions and the parts of whatever that activity or whatever that thing was better. But then you get to a point in time where you have to think and understand the positives and the negatives, the pros and the cons of what you're doing. There does come a time in a place where a situation, a thing, or whatever you're doing just isn't worth it anymore. It's going to happen. It might not happen now. It might not be happening now to you at all. It might be something that's going to happen in the future. It might be something that's happened in the past and it ended and, you started something else since then. And you're just realizing it now. There's going to be something that you're just not going to be able to fix. You're not going to be able to pursue. You're not going to be able to do to a level that is actually going to help you in your life, to make your life better. Something that should be antiquated and into and a part of you. And having to stop whatever that is and cut that off and, just trying to take a different route or get rid of it entirely can feel like such a failure. Such a waste of time and such a disappointment in general. Doesn't have to, though. Even if it isn't right now, if you can take what you learned from that situation and finding another one, doing it better the next time, and you're able to take what you learn from that failure, from that disappointment, from that stopped, eliminated, done thing, situation, relationship, job, career, anything. If you can learn and just make whatever you want to do something else later on better, that was not a failure. This isn't a video about learning and taking you take what you learned from that, from this, from that. I just don't want people that when they cut that off to feel like a disappointment, to feel like they lost, to feel like they didn't do something, that they couldn't succeed. Because that is not the case. If you tried and you did everything you could, and you did everything in your power to even make changes, to look into other ways, to, find a way for this to work, and it still does not work, then that just doesn't work for you. And that's okay. Not always succeeding with something is okay. It's not a failure. That's life. That's the variety of life. That's the spice of life. That's the thing that makes us makes us human. We are animal, but we do things, when it doesn't work out, we go do something else. The animals, they're pretty set in their ways and what they do to stay alive. We make our own decisions and make our own choices. And we also have to make our own choices on when to stop and when to move on to something else and when to find something that's better for us. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys tonight. I just had that thought in my head, something that's, it's actually happened to me just recently, something that didn't work out, and just the bad feelings that I got inside, and how it shouldn't feel bad, and how you should take it as just a life event and as something else that makes you more you. Keep putting out those positive vibes, creating yourself a positive life, and always portray the best possible you, not only to everyone else, but to yourself as well. Have a great night, guys.